to see this, dog. I am so hyped. So, chat, we'll get into our PoE gameplay here in a minute. If you guys are here on the YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe and follow us on Twitter. I mean, Twitch as well. VallordTV. So, all right, let's check it out.
It's here. It's time. Okay, it's very early in the morning. Let's check out this trailer together, shall we? I'm already emotional. Okay. So first teaser trailer, we've got a poster, we got a teaser for a teaser, which we'll all talk about in a little bit, but it's out. I'm looking at it, 2 minutes, 19 seconds here. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. So let us watch the trailer together first time, okay, and then I'll have the boys afterwards when they get here watch it again and we can do a reaction. But let's just do Superman Mega Fan reaction right now. First time, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, shit. Okay, so Fortress of Solitude. Ooh, what the... What the fuck? Got Yamcha'd!
Yamcha'd.
Oh shit.
I didn't even think about that.
Clark Kent, man, he's got a mop on his head. Oh, his breathing. What the he's bleeding. That's certainly a choice to show Superman all messed the hell up at the beginning. Electric guitar! That's the theme! John Williams! They're using the theme, yes!
The score is so beautiful, dude.
Is that Paul Kent?
I know I just watched this and I posted it earlier, guys, but I still get chills watching this trailer.
What? Are we gonna see Crypto? Is that Crypto? That's Crypto! Wow! It begins.
Crypto. Home. Take me home.
Oh wow. Oh wow! Yes! Oh yes! Luther Corp. What? James Bond. Wait, what? Punching glass, Superman.
I think he's loving it, guys.
What the? Hey! Fuck you! Throw that at his head. Gardner looks. Wait, a dragon! Wait! There's a robot and Fortress is what? Holy! Oh my God! Oh, so much stuff. Mr. Terrific looks terrific. The kiss, the float upwards.
Yeah, that's floating kiss.
Into the clouds.
I'm saying, Chad, it's so believable, their relationship.
Oh, so much stuff. Mr. Terrific looks terrific. The kiss, the float upwards. Into the clouds. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
All right,
Is he gonna cry?
What
Is
the
he
hell?
about to cry, dog? That good?
Oh shit.
That good? All right.
Am I crying? What the fuck? There was a lot of emotion for a teaser trailer there. I think maybe it was excuse me, the John Williams score. The fact that my dad was the first one to show me Superman and that score. Holy shit. So that's a lot of emotion. I didn't expect that. But I'll tell you what, Jesus, it really looks like James Gunn understands Superman. But that trailer, I'm going.
So it looks like he's into it, guys. So it looks like your boy's into it. The GOAT is into it. Hopefully other fans are into it, and hopefully we're all not disappointed. I'm excited for this movie, guys. I am really, really excited. let's see a few more minutes what he has to say, and then we'll check it out. It's a 28 minute video. I don't know if we'll watch the whole thing, but let's just keep watching a few.
Going through some emotions here. It's complex. The story, there's so much all over the place. However, and I have some concerns. I have some worries on some of the look, but the music, the feeling, David, his voice, the first line, seeing Superman screwed up, like beat the hell up, like threw me way off. Like, you're gonna show the Man of Steel take an L right at the beginning in your teaser trailer. That is certainly a choice. I think what James Gunn is trying to do by that is Yamcha show that Superman, he's going here. I've always hated the whole Jesus allegory and the fucking invulnerability, because people are like, oh, Superman's boring, he can't be beat and this and that. By showing that he is his more human side, that somebody that has to go through it like the rest of us do. They're making him vulnerable, essentially, and James Gunn is definitely making this Superman vulnerable. Now, whether a lot of people like that or not, I don't know. I think that sets up a great emotional payoff and moment when he overcomes whatever he needs to overcome, and when he's at his lowest low. And maybe some people aren't ready to see that. They want an invulnerable Superman right from the beginning.
Well, when I saw this scene, I automatically thought, kryptonite. He got in a fight with somebody with kryptonite, or something happened with kryptonite that took away some of his powers and brought him down, like knocked him down a few pegs. That's what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking he's not invulnerable. I still think he is a badass. I still think he's untouchable. But somebody beat him with kryptonite. That's what I was thinking here.
And then, David, we don't get very much dialogue here. It's mostly music, and excellent music. The fact that they're using the John Williams score, like, I was hoping for some variation of that. We got the John Williams score in the video poster, and then we got it here again in an electric guitar. I'm not a huge fan of the old school hair metal electric guitar style. I know a lot of people are, especially in America. So
I loved it, dog. I love the electric guitar look. And like I said in my other video, if you haven't watched it, in my own first thoughts, I actually like this. I don't know who this actor is, but I like this choice of him because he does kind of look like Henry Cavill, and I thought Henry Cavill was a great pick. But the only thing I could say, the difference here is this guy looks more less like a supermodel. Like Henry Cavill is like, if you're a woman or a man, Henry Cavill is a beautiful man, right? He's a good-looking dude. But this guy looks like just like a normal good-looking dude. Like he said, his hair is all messed up. He doesn't look like a supermodel, in my opinion. He looks like just a normal good-looking dude. And I feel like that makes him more realistic. Like Henry Cavill, it was hard to believe that somebody would see him and not think there's something different about this quote-unquote nerdy guy, right? This guy looks like he'd just be a good-looking nerd, right? Henry Cavill looked like a freaking model all the time, so it's like, how can you not tell that's Superman, dog? It looks like the same freaking supermodel on Clark Kent and freaking Superman. But this guy looks like he could pull it off, the Clark Kent and Superman, better, kind of, in my opinion. It's one of my problems with the Man of Steel. I didn't think the illusion was very, very strong.
Oh, hell yeah, the American way. But this might just be a variation that they use for the trailer only. And there is a variation of the John Williams score, like the poster in the film. But wow, showing Superman this vulnerable at the beginning and beat up. He's bleeding. So it makes me remember of Zack Snyder's "Do you bleed?" Yeah, he bleeds, and you can see it here. But what I was trying to get at is, since there's not a lot of dialogue here, hearing Superman so vulnerable and says, "Crypto, take me home." I think that part affected me. It's like, he's hurt, he's vulnerable, he's calling on man's best friend to rescue him. The whistle, at first I was like, what is he doing here? It's like it didn't even look like he was whistling. But seeing Crypto show up and seeing how good Crypto looks now, the furry Crypto, instead of it being like a short-haired lab, I was worried about, but seeing him now, he's just so precious. I want to hug him. I want to squeeze him. I want him to be my dog. I think when we get the actual film, people are going to fall in love.
So many plushies, dog, of Crypto. So many. If you have a t-shirt company, get ready to make your bootleg Crypto shirts. Crypto's going to be a fan favorite for sure. I'm kind of interested how they're going to bring him into the story. Like, how are we gonna get a good explanation of how he's here? Because a lot of fans, like, there's a lot of people who will be watching this movie that are not diehards, so it will be interesting to see how they do that.
With Crypto is the star of the trailer, really. There's so many characters in here. I kind of want to focus a little more on Superman, but this is just the teaser trailer. This is just to establish a feeling and a tone of it. I guarantee you in the main trailer you're going to get a lot more Superman featured, but the fact that Crypto shows up, Crypto, home,
Take me home.
take me home. And as a dutiful dog, look at how fast he's like, yes, boom, let's go. And then follow that up with showing Superman saving innocence. This is the scene that you need so much in Superman films to show protecting. You know, the Man of Steel, everybody gave it shit for having, all this destruction everywhere and a complete disregard and lack of, personal safety and safety for people around him and innocence. And the first shot he shows you is Superman is out there on the line saving people, saving children. This is freaking awesome, and the slow-mo shot is really, really cool. Oh, and he takes the hit.
Yeah.
So that
I actually really like that scene too. I actually thought that was a great, when you saw that, it kind of like a contrast from, like you said, from Man of Steel, where when Superman comes to save them, it's like they're looking at him like he's Jesus Christ, right, on the rooftop and stuff. And then the interaction he has with the kids in that movie and Batman v Superman, kind of cringe, or maybe with Justice League. So I like to see him saving a little kid here. It goes in line with Superman. So taking a bullet for the team, so that's awesome.
that looks really cool. Superman flying right by, great shot. Lex Luthor is fucking pissed. How many times have we seen it in the animated series where Superman flies around the Lex Luthor?
I'm kind of concerned about the Lex Luthor actor, but he looks good. He looks good here. But if you don't know who that is, that's Beast from X-Men, the X-Men First Class series. So it's the Beast character. So he's kind of a nerdy dude here. Now he's gonna be Lex Luthor, who's supposed to be like a badass. So a little concerned there. But so far, there's nothing to be concerned of what we've seen. It's just from his past stuff I've seen him in. I don't know if he's gonna be able to portray like this badass character, but we'll see. But so far, everything looks good. I'm just saying, other biases make me a little concerned.
Core buildings and enters, and it's like, what are you up to, Luthor? This has that perfect vibe. This is a young Luthor. This is definitely a young Luthor, but I'm down for it. It's younger. James Gunn wanted, instead of Henry Cavill, to go with David Corenswet, and so because of that, we get a younger across the board. So I'm willing to give this Luthor a chance. He's got the bald head, he's got the look, but this next scene where he goes James Bondish, this is so hokey. This is so comic book. This is straight out of a comic book. But I'm already worried that people are going to be like, this is dumb, this is cringe, this is weird or wacky, because you don't understand that this is literally straight from the pages of a comic. I can already see this drawn form. He's got what it looks like a cult peacemaker and these unique items that give him flair, and then Lex Luthor. They do this kind of stuff all the time in comics. So to see it here, people are going to think this is some rip-off James Bond looking weird. It looks weird, right? But we want to see it in context in the film. Can James Gunn pull off a Superman? We know he's really good with emotions on, downtrodden teams, the B team, the Z team, the misfits. But can he take a legendary character like Superman and make you feel all of those emotions? When Xandu, I don't want to spoil it, but in Xandu, like, that made me feel like so much. I was literally weeping in the theater, and I hope he can recreate the same for Superman. And based on this trailer and all the emotions I went through just from the way it was shot, the way the music swells, the emotion behind it, the ideas of sacrifice and friendship and loyalty from the dog. I mean, it got to me. So I think that we're on the right track. So this is an interesting shot. It's like a spinning camera like this. We've not really seen Superman filmed in this way. And he's punching this glass as if the glass is...
And I never really noticed, who are these people right here? If you guys see, there's two people here. Who are these people? I really didn't notice this before. But who are these two people? And then it looks like there's a person up here as well. Maybe the government got a hold of him or something. They're trying to do testing on him or something, because that's a hand, that's a person, and these are two people.
Superman can punch through glass easily. Maybe in the film, and they'll say it's like super powerful glass. Maybe it's laced with kryptonite or super strong, where he actually needs to exert that amount of effort to get it off. Superman. I have no idea what's happening here in this scene. It looks like he's in a foreign country. They're under attack. Maybe LexCorp is using some kind of robot military army, rounding up a bunch of people. These guys have some mining tools. Maybe they're workers or miners. But then there's kids here. Are these migrants? Are they going to do something like that? Having the flag of the Superman, this is his hero. Superman is his hero. And for some reason, when he said Superman, it got to me. Like, it's that looking up, looking to something, to save you or to have hope. And this trailer, hope is all over this trailer. That's why I think it's effective. Superman. But then you look here and people are pissed off at Superman. This fucking asshole throws some. He's got the curl, the slicked back hair and the curl. I like it. The suit is jacked up. What is this after? Is this after the dragon? What is there a dragon in this film? I don't know what's happening, man. This is definitely a comic book. Usually when I see a dragon in things like, I don't know, Shazam, I think it's like cheesy as hell. Is this gonna be cheesy as hell and hokey and I don't know. This is wild. But the people here, I gotta...
Seems like this is gonna be another, like, what's it called, Man of Steel, Batman versus Superman situation, where I think this scene is after the military, like you said, the refugees kind of thing. Something must happen there where they're blaming him for something. So there has to be public outrage. It has to be like political, right? So that's what I have to think, that was something to do with the last scene.
There's the feeling, and I have to share it with you, that there's like, it's just very stock footage looking, like you're getting it from fucking Shutter Image or something. And I'm hoping that, maybe it's the color grading that's doing it, maybe it's the lighting, the flat lighting, I'm not sure. But that's all color grading, that's lighting, that's stuff that can be changed in post. Maybe the trailer is a certain way, I don't know, but he's just trying to give more bright and vibrant colors. So a little worried here. Nathan Fillion looks so bad. It looks so...
Yeah, that's not a good look, bro.
I'm sorry. This looks hilarious. Okay. Superman, great. Look at this. I love the burn mark. This is perfect. This is great. What is that? Stag Industries? Oh, cool. Easter egg. But this... I think it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be a joke. I mean, Nathan
is it?
Fillion. I can already tell you he's gonna nail this. This Guy Gardner, this cocky, this
Oh, is that who it is?
fucking dickhead Guy Gardner. He's gonna land it, and maybe he's supposed to look stupid, but Guy Gardner looks horrible. Okay, and now
Hot
we
girl.
get Hot Girl, but right before, Josh, I just love the way Superman looks. So what is this? Is he creating a barrier so that people can't see what's happening? Did Superman do something wrong? Did he fuck up? And now, you know, you get the man coming in, and Mr. Terrific maybe works for the government, and he's trying to tell Superman, you know, what's up. It looks like Mr. Terrific has a bunch of equipment, so maybe he was in battle and fought in the same battle that Superman fought in, and they barely made it. Or it was Superman's fault and they're coming to talk to him and talk down to him. I don't know. This is my
I think
guess
it's a
for this
refugee
particular
thing.
scene. Mr. Terrific looks great. He looks fucking terrific. Guy Gardner looks ridiculous, but I think that's the point. Hot Girl, I don't know, man.
she
This
looks
that's,
I don't like the
that's very
helmet.
CGI. This is very CGI looking. I think she looks great. I like her helmet, her weapon, and her wings. I'm not sure about these costumes. Why does everybody's costume look similar? Is there a reason in the lore for it? You know, you have this very uniform look as if they're part of a team.
I actually think her helmet looks a
Same
little too
thing with Mr.
plasticky.
Terrific. And I like it better when the superheroes all have their own unique looks. Because when you're coming from different backgrounds, different cultures, different powers, different gods that bestowed things
Don't get me wrong, I'm excited to see Hot Girl, but I think the helmet is a little too plasticky for me.
upon you, and different experiences, making your own suits, having big corporations make your suits, they should look all different, but here they look the same. So they must be working for the government or something. And then we have our classic sort of villain of the week. I'm hoping that this kind of just opens the movie, and you know, it's something that Superman can handle and take care of real quick. It looks wild, man, and the lighting, like I said, is off. It almost looks very cartoony. This has a very comic book feel. He looks hokey. It's not a badass design. The eye just makes it look goofy. Now, the rest of the design, so if I kind of cover up just this, the rest of it looks really, really cool. But some kind of special dragon, I guess is what we'll call it. I can't tell who's under the flames here. I think it's Superman. And then here, what is this in the sky? I don't know. Is it Brainiac? Is it...
That's what I was trying to figure out what this was. I had to assume it was Brainiac, and this is like his thing. Those are his tentacles, right? And that's a beam he's shooting at somebody. And he's telling Lois, like, I have to go fight Brainiac. I might die. Maybe this is kryptonite. You know, this is kryptonite glowing out or something, like a kryptonite, like a flashlight or something. But like what he said about the dragon thing, I also think it's going to be the opener to the movie. So we're not going to be getting, I think James Gunn might have already said this, that we're not getting a origin story because we've already seen so much of the origin. So I think it's just going to straight up shoot into the movie. So I was trying to figure out what the hell this is.
Your guess is as good as mine. There's just so much in this film that has me worried. How are you going to do all of this? I will say Lois Lane, perfect. David, perfect. These two working so well together in this trailer. The chemistry looks there. She is a perfect Lois Lane. Here, this shot is interesting because it's like, why is Superman so upset over a robot? Like, was this robot his friend? Oh, they're in the Fortress of Solitude. So maybe it was a robot worker. Again, very comic book. This is evoking the comics, the 1940s, 30s.
I didn't even pick up that this was a fortress. To be honest, when I saw this scene, I thought it was maybe a mazo, but there's no way this is a mazo, right? But like, you know, there is that connection with Amazo and some of the comics and some of the cartoons, some storylines. So that's what I was thinking, but I knew that wasn't true because it's too underwhelming to be Amazo. But that's interesting. I did not notice this was a Fortress of Solitude, but he's probably right. That looks like snow. That looks like ice. I think he's right.
Comics or animations, the design, you know, it's very kind of retro, you know, Fallout, you know, old school America kind of thing, Americana, Futurama kind of stuff. It's interesting. So and does that robot have a blue cape? These designs are gonna be crazy, man. The toys are crazy. So if you love comics and hokiness and bright and vibrancy, I guess you're gonna love this film. Now, the suit. Oh man, I just love the way the suit looks, but I wish the suit was more form-fitting, was tighter, that his muscles really filled out the rest of the suit. And I've never been a fan of, you know, all of the James Gunn lines, the MCU lines in the Superman suit. I've seen this Superman suit without the lines, and it is perfect. If you just make it form-fitting, take the lines away, but keep the design elements that are already there, it is a 10 out of 10 suit. But the way it is now, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I love the suit. I just have little nitpicks as a mega fan. So
Yeah, I don't think I'm a big fan of the suit either, to be honest. I think I said that in my first video that I posted today. I don't think I'm feeling the suit too much.
What is this? Who is this? This is Brainiac? Is this? No, this is Metamorpho. Because I can see the purple, the classic from the Metamorpho from the comics. So interesting. So maybe this is a Metamorpho. No, because I don't know if it has that kind of power. A Lex Luthor thing. This is super. This is the first shot that we ever got, and in live action. We're gonna have to break this down later, but I don't want to make this. I'm gonna make a 30-minute video out of a teaser trailer. But I'm so happy that the teaser is 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, basically. That's
true,
not
a
a
long
teaser.
video.
I guess teasers these days are.
I said, chat, we're not gonna watch this whole video, huh? But we are, huh? My bad. My bad. It's just good content, dude. It's just good. I'm excited for this movie, just like he is.
The first trailer released. This is crazy. This is scary. This is a really amazing image. Like fuck, man, I would be scared as shit. But if you look here, the city looks relatively empty. So maybe they were able to give an evacuation order of the city before this destruction started to happen. But really, really cool. But again, I never thought I'd be saying this, but maybe I was like, brighten it up, light. I need light everywhere. There are drawbacks to light. It looks plainly lit. It looks Hallmark movie. I think some people are going to accuse it of being cheap looking or CW looking, and I'm telling you, it's the lighting and the way it's lit. But I think when you're immersed in the film and you're watching it completely, all that stuff kind of clicks and settles in and gives you a feel.
I agree. I didn't see any of those I was watching the trailer. I didn't really like when he talked to the court scene. He's like, it looks kind of like a still frame. I kind of understood what he's saying, but when I was going through the actual film, I didn't really notice it.
All the elements are supposed to be working together. It is an art form, films and movies and color grading and editing. And to take it out of context, this is a new kind of movie. I think James Gunn is really making a point of it. So we got a Luthor Corp TV screen here. Looks kind of like a crappy $10, Walmart version. Oh, that is such an amazing thing, man. I'm going to love crypto. I think people are going to fall in love with crypto. I didn't expect crypto to be done so well. This is another villain. There are so many villains. So we've got the Dragon. We've got Metamorpho. We got Luthor. We got whatever this is. Maybe an Ultraman, Bizarro kind of ripoff. Rumors of all that kind of stuff. And then, is Brainiac involved with that beam in the sky?
That's one concern I think I said in my video as well, is that I'm just worried that there's not too much happening. You know, it seems like a lot's going on. Like, how are we gonna get Crypto? Explanation of like his backstory, where Crypto came from, how he got there, Superman's origin, and then you have all the love story connection starting with Lois. But I think there's rumors that there is no. I think it's starting off like a year into Superman or something like that, or a couple of years. I think that was what they were rumoring. So I don't know. There's just a lot going on.
Guy, I have no idea, but it's a lot. So it's like, is this film going to be 4 hours long? How are we going to contain all this in such a short time? But here it looks like this is more like a training montage or a training thing to check his power, but it's such a thin wall. Why is he breaking through this and all this scaffolding? Couldn't he just go around it? And then I think he's fighting him right here. And I love David's expressions. This is Superman. It is bright. It is cool. Yeah, love it. Mr. Terrific looks good. Oh, a little bit more robotic looking in the T on his face. The T on his face is usually just painted on, but here it's almost mechanical or some kind of face shield. Interesting. I like it. I like the reimagining of it. And here is another villain type. Look at these LexCorp soldiers. The classic purple and green. There is just so much in this fucking trailer. And they look fucking sweet. Yes, if you were to ask somebody from the Zack Snyder universe what this looks like, oh, well, that's, you know, this is comic book. This is not ultra modern. They were trying to take an ultra modern. What would it be like if Superman was in real life, in our world? Would people be walking around with purple and lime green, Lex Luthor armor? No. But in the comics, they certainly would. They want to look like their leader and their master, Lex Luthor. So we might see Lex Luthor in his fucking exosuit. And that's really, really cool. So it's like, can the audience make that adjustment back to... and
if we get the Lex suit, dude, I'm going to flip out. That would be so awesome. If we get Lex in his freaking suit, dude, oh my god.
Animation, cartoons, old school, comics, bright, vibrant, all hokey and cheesy. Are people going to accept that? And then you have this classic shot. They did this shot really, really well in Superman Returns. And it's wonderful here. The boots don't quite fit too well, but, you know, that's going to happen if you've ever worn boots like that.
Was that Superman in the fire?
Such an awesome shot. Flying up, I love, through the clouds. I think maybe this is in the fight with the dragon because he's coming from fire, but it looks great. And this is like Lois knowing that Superman has to go and fight something, and she's hugging him, not knowing is he coming back, you know, what's happening here. I love the S on the back. Wow. Everyone go see this film. Every one of my subscribers must go and see this film. Can I guarantee you it's going to be a good film? No. From the trailer, the biggest things I take away is vulnerable Superman, hope, protecting, like everything that embodies Superman. I think David is going to be a highlight. His voice that has kindness in it and vulnerability in it, but yet strength. And we're going to see some of that strength later. And then it goes into villain of the week, comic book, bright, colorful, almost, you know, stock footage-ish looking. Guy Gardner, which looks ridiculous. You know, the Hawk Girl, which, you know, her costume is like she's on a team and she's a government, you know, stooge kind of thing or something. I don't know. That stuff has me a little concerned. Can he pack all this in here? However, because the way the trailer made me feel, I think the emotion is going to be there, and that's the most important thing, I think, for the film. So whether it's going to be good, I have...
That's the biggest fear, guys. It's like, is it gonna just be like too much of everything? Too much of everything. And like I said, Hot Girl, love Hot Girl, didn't like the helmet too much.
No idea, but there's things that I like and there's things that I'm suspect on. You let me know. I'm curious to see, what does Alex think? What does Joe think? I think Alex is going to be a lot harder on it. Joe's a big Superman fan like me, so
Alex always is,
you
bro.
know, but we'll see. He's been kind of, you know, picking on things lately, just like I have, and I want it to be good. I want it to do well. Do I think this is going to be a $1 billion movie? No. I don't think that current times, you know, Superman, I would love for Superman to break out and for him to kind of change our cynicism and our darkness. And it's just more a bed for Batman being successful than Superman. But who knows? Maybe this film can be the catalyst for changing that. But I think Superman, honestly, I have to say, is a less popular character these days than Batman. I hate to admit it. You know, so I'm thinking it'd probably do as well.
I think Superman has always been a less popular than Batman. I think Batman's always been the more popular one. I think Superman has always, unfortunately, been the second fiddle to the DC universe, and it's always been Batman number one. Batman's my number one, and then it goes Soups. Then it's Bat, then Soup.
As Man of Steel, maybe at that level, but let's not make too many predictions based off just a teaser trailer. There was a lot there. I liked it. What did you think about the trailer? Put your comments down below. And thank you guys so much. These are genuine reactions. I'll get some collected thoughts later for the next one that we do with the boys. And I will see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show and in the theaters for the newest Superman film and the next era of Superman. See you on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.
So what I have to say about the thing he was saying about the $1 billion, like he said, it's too early to tell. It's one trailer. It's a 2-minute teaser trailer. But if it is even, I want to say an 8.5 out of 10. If it is universally ranked as an 8.5 out of 10, I think it has a chance of becoming a $1 billion movie, because people like me will go see it. Like I said I'm not sure if I said in this video or the one I did my own reaction video, my first look. I haven't been to the movies in a couple of years. There's no movie out there that I've really been like, wow, I have to go see it. I have to go see this now. Everything I've waited to Disney Plus, HBO Max, or just on demand. I think it has a potential. I think it really does have potential to break the $1 billion, because what else is there to watch these days in the theaters? The theaters kind of suck. Movies now, Hollywood is dying because of politics as well. Hollywood is dying. You saw in the election, all these movie stars are telling you how to vote and nobody listened to them. So Hollywood is dead. Movie going is dead. The experience is just kind of annoying. You go, like, people, you see them go, I went to the movie theaters and oh my god, these kids were so loud, or it smelled like marijuana. Like, people are just over the going to the theaters. People are just over leaving their house in general. So but I think this has potential, but we'll have to see in the next video, the next trailer, to see for sure. But like Angry Joe said, like Joe said, there's a lot going on, and that's one of my biggest concerns. Like, little things, like, I don't like the suit. Like he said, it should be tighter, it should be better. Little things like that is not major. But if it's like just like mismatched, if it's just, you know, unorganized, just too much in one movie, then that could be a major issue that would cause it to I'm not gonna say flop, but definitely not make that $1 billion target mark. So all right, guys, so thank you so much. We weren't gonna watch this whole video. If you're on YouTube, we weren't gonna watch it all. Chat, you guys seem like you're fine with it. You guys seem like you're active, so it's not a big deal for us here. But we're gonna get into our PoE gameplay here. So thank you guys, chat, for sticking around and muscling through this 30-minute video. I didn't know we'd do this whole video. I thought we were just watching a little thing of it, but I was really enticed in it. So if you guys are here for YouTube, thank you so much. Hopefully you guys could like and subscribe. It helps the channel out, helps your boy out. We're trying to make YouTube a real thing here. We're trying to become a real YouTuber, trying to become a real Twitch person, I guess is the terminology. So follow us on Twitch as well, VallordTV. We're playing PoE and Marvel Rivals right now. So check it out, and I hope to see you guys there. Thank you. Bye.